Hey guys, so when I did the video of Tormented Demons on the beta the other day, a lot of people asked me to do Jad, so I figured I will do Jad, and I wasn't actually going to do Jad, that's the ironic thing, but I have been planning to do like most of the bosses in RuneScape, just to have a quick look at most of the bosses. Like I haven't been to Sara or Zami yet, and I have actually tried Glaciers, but haven't done a video on them yet, and they actually are a lot tougher than they used to be. And they happen to actually still be level 475. I don't know if that's just because I haven't had the combat level changed yet, or because they're uber hard. I know they actually are hard, but whether they're like, and I mean Nex is only 220, it wouldn't make much sense for them to be 475. But anyway, regardless, I'm going to look at Jad today, and the main reason this has come about is because of the fact that a lot of monsters hit through prayer now. They're trying to make it a bit more interesting, because obviously doing Slayer, you just pray melee, nothing hits, and you're safe. So I think in Slayer they added like quite a few mage and range attacks to different creatures to make it up a bit different. And obviously in Dungeoneering they've made a lot of things hit through prayer. So a lot of people thought it'd be interesting to do Jad, so I figured I'd go and have a go. I haven't actually seen it yet, so it's going to be quite interesting, and especially to go through the whole caves on the beta, that'll be quite cool. So I'll go in game now and I'll show you my gear setup. Right guys, I'm in game now and I'm standing outside the entrance of the 5 caves, and I've set up an ability bar. Now I've decided I'm just going to go and melee everything. Now obviously I'm not 100% sure what the mages are going to hit, because obviously the mages in the current system, what you do is you hit and run, and I'm thinking I'm just going to tank it in Torva. I'm thinking it's not going to be able to hit now compared to what I hit before. I just have a feeling it won't. But anyway, my ability bar, I've set up a lot of basic abilities, 5 basic abilities, 4 threshold, and then 2 ultimates, and I'll swap between them because obviously each one's got a 60-second cooldown, but you get ultimate in about 30 seconds. And then I've got one more, Insight. Now when you cast Insight, it doesn't actually raise the abilities, now despite it being a basic ability. However, it keeps you in combat, and it means the adrenaline bar won't drain, and it's got no cooldown. So this is the perfect ability to use when you want to just keep the adrenaline bar up. You just sit there, you just keep on clicking it, and it'll keep on doing it. As you can see, it's there as well, but this is actually just used to make sure that a target attacks you, basically like when bossing, and make sure that it'll tank you rather than your friends. Anyway, I'm going to go in, overload stuff damage now, so I'm going to go straight in, and let's just get this party underway. I'm just going to get Turmoil on, and that's all I'm going to need at the start, I reckon, really. And, wow, level 122 for the bats. Oh god, these are going to drain prayer to shit. Oh wait, they just die. Level 122, and you smack them. Look at that, you still kill them pretty much instantly. However, the level 122, which doesn't make much sense, considering something's level 140, the KQ is level 140, and these are level 122, and you just wreck these. Doesn't really make much sense. Right, so we've got this. Oh, this guy's level 124 now. Let's use Flurry on him. That's pretty interesting. Let's use this then. Slaughter. And if you make them move, then. Ooh, they didn't half level. Normally they're half level, but they're still level 124, which is quite interesting. Let's just kill this thing there. Assault. Right, so I've got an ultimate now, I'll use that next wave. After I use my, oh my god. You see, I'm killing them so fast it seems like it's a waste to use one of my big abilities, that's the problem. Right, that'll die now to bleed. Now let's use ultimate. Let's go, go, go! Goodbye. Right, that's pretty interesting. I seem to be taking a little bit of damage though, so I'm going to use Soul Split to heal back up. Seems like the easiest way to heal. But obviously these starting lists are pretty uninteresting, so I will pause the video until I get like to a new monster, and I'll unpause the video like every time I get to a new monster so that you can see the new monster in action. Like, well, it's not a new monster, you know what I mean, just the changes in the actual creature, because that'll be pretty interesting. Now I did bring some spec recovers, kind of just for fun. And anyway, let's use the other ability now. Massacre. Oh, good fight. That I fucking owned, didn't it? Because you can only use one dose for 3 minutes. So, in a sense, I need to bring less than my overload. I need to bring more than my overload slightly, since they're every 5 minutes. And if I just use them repeatedly the whole time, I will be able to use more abilities in total, and it's just going to speed up the caves. Like, if you're doing this for Slayer, that's definitely something you want to do. Obviously, it's not in the real game yet, and things will be changed, but this will give you a rough idea of what you want to do if you're going to be doing it. That's what something you got to remember when you're using Slaughter, is that if you make them move, they suffer triple damage, which is going to do 1,200% of life point damage, which is pretty damn insane, not gonna lie. I should be coming up with the Rangers soon, but I'll pause the video now until I get to them. So I'm at a Ranger now, and I'm just sitting here soul splitting. I'm in melee distance, so it's able to melee me and range me, and it just did no damage during that kill, but obviously that's only the first one. So it's not really a clinical test to see how powerful it is. It didn't hit with melee. I have a feeling Torva's going to be incredibly powerful. Right, it's ranging me now, and it has hit nothing so far. I predict that Torva being insanely high range defense isn't going to really be hit by this. Oh, this isn't going to move when I use Slaughter. That was a bad choice, wasn't it? You see, there is some tactics when you use abilities. Like, I've just used Slaughter, and I know that thing's not going to move, so I mean, it's dumb to use Slaughter. But regardless, nothing you can do with that. For general PVM, it's just using your abilities as fast as you can. I think they have a pretty good setup in the way that I've always got ability to do right now, and especially I seem to be at Threshold very fast, and Threshold does like uber damage, of course. Anyway, let's attack this, and I'm gonna do the ultimate now, Frenzy, and it should absolutely tear it apart. 630, 630, 630, and it's dead. Good fight. That's pretty interesting then. I'll pause the video until I get to the melees again then. So now I'm up to the wave of the melee. Let's see, this will be quite interesting to look at. One thing I forgot to mention is that the range is level 126. This is level 128, so they're only going up by 2 levels per go at the minute, I think. That's not much at all. And this seems like it's going to be pretty... Oh, it's dead. I don't think I even used any thresholds on that thing, and it just died. That was pretty easy. Anyway, I'm going to use Slaughter on this thing there. And this means it's a melee, so it's going to move, so it's smart to use it. And it just died. So the melees are incredibly weak. I think they're a lot faster to kill than before. So far, I think the fight caves are faster than they used to be. Obviously, this requires you to actually be good at them as well. Obviously, you have to master the abilities and how to use the system and everything before you'll be able to do it faster than before, obviously. But this seems faster to me. And it definitely seems more interesting, because I normally get bored to death doing the fight caves. Like, when I used to get it as a slay task, I'd just be like, oh, for fuck's sake. Because honestly, I hate it. Now, I seem to be using a lot of prayer though. Obviously, they haven't got prayer bonus on the gears anymore. And they did say they'll be re-adding this, so that'll be quite awesome to see again. Because at the minute, you just really use a lot of prayer. And the potions actually heal less, if you didn't realise that. So, anyway, I'm going to pause the video again, and the mages are coming up next. Right, so now I'm onto the double melee wave, which means the mages are coming after. It's going to be interesting to see my prayer drain. Oh god. If I use this, it keeps me in combat, I think. Yep. My bar stopped going down, which is... Even though it doesn't make it go up, it stops it going down, which is just as good, really. Well, it's not just as good, but it's pretty damn good because it's got no cooldown, which means you can just use it repeatedly. Anyway, I'm going to save an ultimate. I'm going to have to pray Mage, obviously. I assume that's a given that I'm going to have to do that. But I've now activated my Aura Reverence, which actually saves your prayer drain. Let's save this ultimate. Right, there's the Mage attack. Oh, it's hitting through prayer. So, as I predicted, it probably would hit through prayer. Now, if you've been in the fight kill, the creatures in there hit through prayer as well. Right, so it's meleeing me and maging me, and obviously I killed that one incredibly fast since I used an ultimate. But it's going to be interesting to see if it, because obviously before it could hit like 400 and shit with melee. I assume it's still got the ability to do that. But, yeah, it's just hit a 200, but it's not hitting much. And neither is its mage through prayer. I imagine if I take prayer off, it's going to wreck me. Especially since I'm in Torva. But as you can see, I use Slaughter there, and you just step away and the bleed damage does like extra damage, and it's insanely powerful. So that's pretty awesome. I'll check the level of the mage in now. I probably already right-clicked it, but I didn't notice. Right, I'm at ultimate level again. You can see how fast you get ultimate. Oh, it's 130. So they're definitely going up by 2 each time. The bat and the fat guy is level 124, and then the range is 126. The melee is 128, and this is 130. I heard Jada is 140, but it seems there's very little variation in the combat level of things, which is quite interesting, given that the little bat things you can do in 2 hits. and the Mage is a bit more tough, but in general, every time I've fought a Mage so far, I've had an ultimate ready, which has made it incredibly fast to kill. I mean, I killed them pretty damn quick. Obviously it's shit to use Slaughter on a Mage because it's just going to sit there, so... As you can see, I've always got an ability to use. That's what's so good. I mean, there's not really much thought about which one I'm using. I'm just using them as soon as they become active, because what else can you do? And now, see, I've got an ultimate again, and it's only going to get longer before I kill the Mage in each wave. So it is literally pretty damn easy. As you can see, I'm raping them, and I think it's going to be smart to kill them first so I can still split the other creatures. I do seem to be taking a bit more damage than I would on, like, oh god, I just used Slaughter. I'm not smart. Although it still does some decent damage. And yeah, I'm wrecking the Mage. I mean, it's got nothing on me. Even though I'm in melee distance, normally you have to run and hit it, but at the minute I'm not having to do that. It's going so easily. It's pretty damn easy. I mean, I said earlier that it's going to be faster. No, it's not. It took me quite a while to get this far. It definitely wasn't fast. However, it is easier. I mean, in full Torva now, I'm not getting hit at all. Well, I am getting hit because Soul Split's easily enough to heal through it. I can just keep it on. No worry about praying Mage or anything. Well, obviously I have to pray Mage when that thing comes, but no problems about praying melee against the melee or anything like that. It is literally safe. Where's this Major? There it is. And you're gonna die. And I'm gonna use an ultimate on you. As you can see, this when you use this, because most of the ultimates do percentage damage. Oh, that failed, didn't it? I hit 0. Because most of the ultimates do like percentage damage, you just kill them so fast that it doesn't really make a difference what level the creature is. You do the same amount of damage relatively. I think percentage damage is a bit overpowered in my opinion, depending obviously what the percentage is. I think on certain creatures obviously it is capped, like on bosses it's capped for a reason, so that you don't do too much damage, but it seems right now on regular creatures it just wrecks them too much. On Slayer it's fine when you're doing a lot of them, because you don't have an ultimate like every hit, but you know what I mean. Doing this I'm getting it on every major. But anyway, I'm going to pause the video and I think I'll unpause it when I get to Jad now. Right guys, so I'm now on the wave before Jad. This is the double Mage wave, so I know now with Jad that there's a place you can stand. Okay, it's clearly not here. There's some point you can stand actually. Well, I'll take the first Major down. Now, literally every Major that I've fought so far I've been able to use an ultimate on. And you literally pretty much one-hit them. As you've probably seen me kill a few of them. And them ones, you've seen how fast I could kill them. Before I kill this last Major, I need to find that spot that people stand in before Jad. I think it must be at the north side. As you can see, I'm using a lot of prayer. I actually stopped turmoiling at one point during the cave. I'm going to heal up. I haven't used any overloads, as you can see. Literally full on overloads. On Bruise. Is this the spot here? I think this is the spot here. So, I've lured the Mage. Now, if we take this down without using a single ultimate, and then I can have an ultimate ready for Jad, I'm going to use Threshold, and then as soon as the healers come, I'm going to use my ultimate. And that way, I should be able to take it all the way down. Right, so here comes Jad. Let's stand in here. I need to keep my ultimates up. Right, there's Jad. So let's keep my abilities on by pressing equals for that last ability. Right, I'm going to heal up to full. I'm not going to buff Divine, I just brought it as a backup. I need to restore out. Right, I need to wait for stats to go to 116. I've lost a bit of power there, but no doubt I'll get that back easily. Come on stats, come on Mr. Overload. Maybe I'm not even overloaded. Oh, I'm not actually overloaded. Maybe I haven't overloaded for ages. Right, there we go, right. Right, it's ranging, it's ranging. Oh god. I messed that up. Right, let's move Jad. Okay, not gonna work. Right. Okay. Range. I think I'm gonna get hit, to be honest. Right, now use Massacre, now use Massacre. Now own it. Oh, and it's dead. Oh yes! The healers didn't even get to it. Yeah, this seems Jad's pretty easy to just use an ultimate in the second half. I fucked up my prayers completely there, like, but I didn't get hit a single time. Like, you see now I was messing up my prayers. It's the new prayer symbols. I clicked that one for melee and I was like, oh, leech attack. But look how similar they are. There's no standout pictures now, and I have to say I dislike the new images. Take a look at the fire cape. It's not actually that much worse than a comp cape, to be honest. Kiln cape's obviously in between. Oh wait, no, kiln cape's just melee, and fire cape's just melee. That seems weird that melee, this melee cape has range and magic critical, so I assume it's meant to be tactical, combat all. Anyway, I hope you found this video interesting. I know I fucked up the prayers, and that's something that I'd like to see change. Like, some of these symbols, I just don't like them. Yeah, I think the old ones stood out more. I actually like the new combat system though. It took me quite a while to do the caves. It was much longer than I was expecting. However, obviously I was getting used to things. The mages go down really quickly. I think the creatures are unbalanced. The ones that take ages to kill are the little fatties. Because they're split into two, you've got to kill 3 creatures to actually kill just one of them. And it takes just quite a while because you don't want to use the ultimates on them because they're just so weak, you just waste it. You could do a lot more damage on like the Mage, which is where I was saving all my ultimates for. So I was using like my thresholds and things, and they just take quite a while to take down. I think they should be a little bit weaker, especially with the bats as well. It could be a little bit weaker, but other than that, I thought it was quite easy. I didn't use any brews. Only brews I used were for Jad, just to heal up to full HP at the start, because obviously I hadn't soul split it up, but soul split was enough to get me through the whole caves. So, thought you found this video interesting. Jad didn't seem to hit through prayer at all. He didn't even hit when I had the wrong prayer on, to be honest. So, it seems like his attacks either more inaccurate or Torfa is really good against his range attack now, because I think it was his range attack that he would have managed to hit me with. And he actually only did 1 mage attack, so, yeah, I hope you found this video interesting and insightful, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video. And it's a quest release tomorrow, so I will try my best to get a guide out for it. Thanks for watching, guys.